Hey guys, welcome back. This is my first kind of like quick licks video. I'm going to do a couple of these kind of focusing mainly on blues and jazz licks across like the blues scale, Dorian, Mixolydian. This isn't kind of like a in-depth breakdown of any of those modes. I will run through 2 octaves of the scale just for kind of clarity's sake, but these videos aren't going to be delving too deep into the actual kind of modes and their harmony. This video kind of runs off the assumption you already kind of know what's what with Dorian and just kind of want a few licks you can sink your teeth into. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to go into a huge amount of depth on kind of Dorian and its harmony, but I'm going to quickly just run you through 2 octaves of the scale. We're going to be in the key of A, Dorian here. So it starts on the low E and goes 5, 7, A. On the A, you got 5 and 7. On the D, you have 4, that's the kind of Dorian note, the raised 6th. 4, 5, and 7, so that's first octave is 5, 7, 8 on the low E, 5, 7 on the A, and 4, 5, 7 on the D. Second octave starts where we left off, the root note, 7th fret of the D, goes 7 on the D, 4, 5, 7 on the G, 5, 7, that being your kind of Dorian note again, the raised 6th, 5, 7, 8 on the B, and 5, 7, 8 on the high E. So that's second octave again, so starting from the 7th fret on the D, that's 7 on the D, 4, 5, 7 on the G, 5, 7, 8 on the B, the 7 on the B being your raised 6th Dorian note, and 5, 7, 8 on the high E. So yeah, the first of the 2 licks is kind of the much bluesier one. Starts off with kind of a really common blues lead guitar move. People like Stevie Ray Vaughan, you can kind of hear this in his stuff all the time. This lick as well, I kind of much prefer playing this kind of blues with fingerstyle. Kind of, I've got the pick tucked away here, like held by my first finger if I need it. But yeah, I just kind of like to switch in between pick and fingers for this kind of stuff. The start of this lick as well kind of has a double stop bit that's you can't really play just with a pick. You at least need to do it with pick and fingers. I prefer to do it like completely fingerstyle. So that bit is the, and that starts with the 3rd fret on the G and the E. Then goes up to the, so you hit that with your picking the G and the E with your thumb and middle finger. You then go up to the 5 on the G. So then your pinky comes in on the 6th fret of the G, but it kind of slides down real quick to the 5th, so it's like, then you hit the 3 on the G and the E again. Might take a little bit of practice and to kind of get used to doing that, but once you get it down, it's a really nice kind of very classic blues lick you can use. And then like after doing that, you grab the 5 on the D and the G, kind of, you know, give it a little bit of vibrato. Like. You then this is the like kind of the Dorian note, the one that really distinguishes it from the minor pentatonic. That's the 5th fret on the B, that's the raised 6th. You're going to take that, bend it up to the flat 7th, so kind of bend it up semitone, release, pull off to the 3rd fret on the B, kind of give the 5th fret on the G a little kind of, you know, just a little kind of bend, and then strike the 3rd fret on the B string again. So after that, you're going to hit the open G and then kind of hit the 5th fret on the G, but start it with a pre-bend, so as you actually strike the note, you're just releasing the bend, like that. Then pull off to the 3rd fret on the G, so that bit is. From there, you're going to get the 2nd fret on the G, start with a pre-bend again, so you kind of have the note bent up a semitone before you strike it, and release the bend as you hit the note, like. And you're going to kind of give it another little bend, so pre-bend, strike, another little bend, and pull off to the open string. Hit the open D, then the 3rd fret on the D, and slide up to the 5. You can kind of hit a little G minor chord to resolve that too as well if you want. Or just the octave. That voicing with the G minor chord at the end is just 5th fret on the D, 7 on the G, 8 on the B, and 6 on the high E. It's kind of that whole lick put together, kind of played again slowly, is. So yeah, the second lick's the much more kind of smooth, jazzy one of the two. This one's in B Dorian. It starts with a B minor arpeggio, going on the 7th fret, the G, B and high E string, and your pinky comes in to grab the 10th fret on the high E. You're then going to take your first finger and slide from the 8th fret to the 9th on the high E. Middle finger comes in and grabs the 10th fret on the B. Then you're going to slide from the 8th fret of the B to the 9th. This note here is the kind of Dorian notes, the raised 6th. It's what gives it all that, you know, kind of Dorian flavour and distinguishes it from the basic minor pentatonic. These two notes here we're using, when we kind of slide up from the 8th and 9th fret on the high E and B, the 8th fret of each string isn't actually part of the key of B Dorian, but it's kind of quite a jazzy thing you do, sliding into a note in the key from a note that's out of the key. You can slide, hammer, kind of, you know, anywhere you want to get from one note to the other. The second half of the lick starts on the 2nd degree of the scale, which is the 6th fret on the G, and goes 6, 7, 9, and you're going to pull off to the 6. So 6, 7, 9, pull off to the 6 on the G. Then middle finger's going to come in, grab the 7th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the D string. Then you're going to go 6 on the D, 7 on the D, and then slide up to the 9th, which is B, the root note, to resolve the lick. Kind of that second half slowly again. So yeah, there's two Dorian licks, one kind of bluesy, one a lot more jazzy. Kind of, I hope that's given you an idea of kind of how to milk that kind of raised 6th Dorian a little bit and where to use it, giving you some ideas of kind of, you know, how you can just kind of slide it into the minor pentatonic, give it a bit of a Dorian flavour, and yeah, I hope you guys have some fun with those.